Hello everyone, it's Birdie. Welcome to my Stampin' Up! Studio. Today I have this sweet little bag for you. I wanted to show you how to make. I'm kind of into black and white these days. I know Christmas is coming soon, but I have so many people in my family that have birthdays on Christmas, around Christmas. So, and I like to wrap their presents in birthday wrapping paper or birthday gift bags. So anyway, I came up with this little bag. Actually, this isn't my design. Many people have actually designed this, but I'm going to show you how to make it. And it has a magnetic closure, which I love, and then also a little tie closure at the top. And then I'm going to show you how to make this sweet little box. It's about 3 inches long, and I'm going to use I made about 15 of these out of Christmas paper, and I'm going to use those for my place, to set on top of my place settings. And I'm going to put about 3 little pieces of chocolate in there for each guest or family member. So, but you can fill this up with a lipstick, lotion, chocolates, anything like that. So, okay, let's get started. I want to start with this bag. So you're going to be using a 12 by 12 designer sheet of paper. And the one I'm using today is from it's from the Christmas catalog. Well, the January through, no, it's, let's see. It is the July through December catalog. And it is called the Gingham Cottage. So you get 12 sheets, and they're not all black and white. They come in many different colors: red, orange, green, yellow. But I just wanted to stick with black and white. And then also this paper, this is in the annual catalog, and it's called Penciled. Let me make sure I'm giving you the right name. Perfectly Penciled. And again, you get 12 sheets, and they're all 12 by 12. And this series, they are all black and white. So, and then I added some color myself. But okay, so let's start with a bigger bag. So I have a 12 by 12 square piece of designer fabric, paper. And I've already scored it for you, but let me tell you the dimensions. So on one side, it's 3.5, 5 3/4, 9 1/4, and 11 1/2. And then you turn it. The next side is 2 1/4, 9, and 11. So after you score it, you're going to want to fold your score lines and just burnish them and make sure they're nice and crisp. So I'm going to start on, there's a 1/2 inch score line here, and this is going to be the back of my bag, and that's the front. So I'm going to go ahead and just fold that over. I'm going to take my scoring knife and just give that a good press. Make sure it's nice and crisp. Okay, I'm going to keep going. There we go. I tried doing this yesterday with all of my black and white perfectly penciled, and messed up about 3 sheets. So I quit last night. Thought I would start all over again today. Okay, so that's all on that side. Then you're going to turn it to the opposite side, and you have at the top, I'm actually going to turn this way so you can see. So at the top, there's a 1 inch score line. And I'm going to be, well, you're going to have the front side, so you're going to be folding it over. And then that is going to be the part of your bag that folds over, and you get that sweet little line there. But I did not like just black and white, so I'm going to go ahead and glue I cut out a 1-inch strip from another piece of designer paper, and I'm just going to glue that on because I like this. I wanted to add some color to the black and white. So let's go ahead and get some glue. Actually, I'm going to use the Stampin' Still because I wanted to really hold quickly. You can glue it, but of course the glue takes a little time to dry. Let me make sure I get the ends. Okay. So I am just going to put this on. Make sure you've got this even. Again, you don't have to do this, but I just like the color. I love this blue against the black and white gingham. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so at the bottom, that's the top. And then at the bottom, you have 4 different score lines. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So on this corner, you've got one little 1/2 inch rectangle. And I want you to go ahead and just cut that off. Okay. And then you are just going to, where you've scored the other lines up to the horizontal line, I just want you to cut straight up. This is the bottom of the bag. This gingham is kind of hard to see. I don't know if you can see it on camera for sure. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got that. Now we're going to turn it this way, and we've got that 1-inch little rectangle there that we're going to go ahead and just cut right off. Okay. I moved my garbage can too far. Okay, so now I hope you can see this. You have a 2-inch scored area, then a large rectangle, another 2-inch, and another large rectangle. Well, we're going to get rid of the larger rectangle right next to the first 2-inch square. So you're just going to go ahead and cut it. Okay, so now you have this 2-inch square right next to that. We're not going to cut it out, but we are going to just cut down to that horizontal score line, just like that. Okay, so there we have it. And let me show you, kind of give you an idea of what we're going to do. So there's our box. That's the bottom, our bag. We're going to fold these in. And then this is going to be our top that goes over. So we need to go ahead and put some Stampin' Seal tape here. I don't know what is wrong with me. I keep getting off page. I'm going to just rub that down and over. Okay, let me add just a little bit more. Okay, then I'm just gonna bring this side over and line it up, making sure your score line here lines up with this score line. Oh, hold on, I didn't line that up properly. Here we go. Did I? Yeah. Okay, we're good. Let's see, we'll open that up. And now we want to close our bottom part of our bag. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little Stampin' Seal here. Of course, you can get all of these products through Stampin' Up. And when I'm finished, I'll put down in the description everything that I've used. So you can take a look at it if you'd like. Okay, so these two flaps I'm just going to fold in. So I'm going to go ahead and actually you can cut that part off even if you want, because it's not going to show, but I'm going to leave it. Okay, my Stampin' Seal's off center. So let's go to the glue. Okay, let me wipe this off. Okay, sorry about that. I'll do with this side the same way. Okay, and then this piece you're going to want to fold over that way, so because when you fold it over you want it to show. So let's go ahead. All right. So there we go. That's going to be the lid. Now you're just going to take your index fingers, press them in gently, and fold the top of the bag together. And then this is going to fold over. Oh, I didn't give that much time to dry. And you want a nice clean line there. So see, there's our bag. Now, I just want to tell you about the closure. So the first thing I did is I punched a hole in the top here. Get my hole puncher. Okay, and we're going to put a ribbon there. But the first thing I want to do is put on our magnetic closure. And I just want to tell you, when you use these little magnets, here they are, and I got them from Amazon. They're tiny, tiny, tiny. You get them in, like, they come with 100 pieces. So, and they are very strong. So I take those off. Okay, and sometimes I get messed up on which side to glue down. And so what I do is I mark the sides that go together so that I don't mess that up. So I take these little glue dots. Put that right on top. So I know that's the side that I'm going to put glue on. Put that over there. And then this side, that's the side I'm going to put glue on. Okay, it seems like you would know that, but I'm telling you, I can't tell you how many times I've put them on and then, they repel instead of go together. So, the first thing I'm going to do is decide on this side, the flap, where I want my magnet. So I just want it right there above where I put the hole through. And I've got my magnet. Take off my dot. And I'm going to put the glue on. Okay. And I do want to let you know, with these magnets, you've got to use super glue. because they'll just tear off the bag once you close it. So, and then I'm going to put the other one, I'm just going to flip this over and mark where the other one would be, but I'm not going to put it on yet because it takes about, I like to give it about 30 minutes to dry and then put the other side on because they're so strong this will just flip over and catch the other side. So I'm going to set that aside and then show you how I complete this bag. Okay. Also, you want to keep those batteries away from dogs and children. So this is a finished bag. So like I said, you put on your magnet. And I've got, these are, I glued these last night. So they're nice and strong, but they stay on the paper on each side. So then with where you punched your little hole, I made a little birthday sentiment, and this comes in the new, this is a new stamping set from Stampin' Up, and it's called Frame Florets, and it comes, I think I told you in the last video, the paper that comes with it, and it's just darling. So I got the stamp from here, and it says wishes for a beautiful birthday. And so we'll just go ahead and stamp our new one. Here we go. Want to make sure I didn't get stamp anywhere else. Okay. Well, I missed a spot there. That's okay. Okay, so then we just punch a hole there. Well, you know what? I'm not going to use that one. I have another one here that I didn't mess up, so I'm going to use that one. And this one. So you just put the ribbon through. Put on your sentiment. There we go. And your bag is complete. It's very sweet. Okay. So there you have it. Now let me show you the other one just real quick. This is a very quick little box. I'm using the same paper, but I cut out, I used the shaped, what is this called? The shape, Stylish Shapes, and cut out just a circle from one of the the penciled, perfectly penciled pattern, because I'm going to color this in. And these are so sweet. They're all black and white. That would be the back, front. Okay, so this is not the one I scored. Here we go. Well, I can't tell if this, oh, here it is. Okay. Boy, if I can't see it, I know you're going to have a hard time seeing it. So this is a 6x6 square, and I've already scored this, and the score lines are on the first side 1 inch, 2.5 inch, 3.5 inch, and 5 inch. And then you turn it, and the score lines are 1 and 5 inches. So turn it so that the 1 inch and the 5 inch are facing you. And then we're going to go ahead and score these. Let's just go ahead and score these first. Well, they're already scored. Let's just press them out so that we get a nice, clean, crisp line. third one. Okay, then we're going to do the 1 inch and the 5 inch. And the 5 inch. Okay, so we've got the 1 inch up here and the 5 inch here. And then you have 1, 2, 3, 4 little score lines. So all I want you to do is cut those up to the 1 inch horizontal line. Okay, then we're going to go back in and just kind of cut a little sliver off. It's like the very slimmest triangle, and that just helps the box to lay down a little easier. Okay. I am so excited. I'm not as excited about Thanksgiving as I am Christmas because my son's coming home. And he lives in Grenada. So we're going to turn this around, do the same thing to the side. And so I don't get to see him very often. And he will be here for a month. Hey. Okay, so let's cut out our little triangles. See how small it is? Just a little sliver. Okay, let's get rid of those. Okay, so this is going to be our box. Just like that. Okay, like that, and flap over. So we are going to glue the smaller 1 inch flaps. Maybe. There we go. Let's glue one side first. Sometimes I go so fast I mess the simple thing up. So you want to line up everything. Make sure that all of your angles are together. And then we're going to do this side. And we're going to make sure all of our angles are together. Then I'm just going to press this together again. Okay, let's just hold that for a second. Then our last little 1 inch square, that's going to be for the lid. There we go. Oh, I better hold it for another second or two. Make sure everything is lined up. Okay, so there we have it, our sweet little box. Now, I want to add some color to this. So I've already cut out from the perfectly penciled paper this little sweet, it's got a butterfly and some flowers on it, and I'm going to go ahead and just color that in. So this is all the color I want on it, but okay. So I'm using this crushed curry. I love this with the black and white. I just think it looks so good. And you can just color this in. I want to just stick with the about 3 colors. I don't want to make it all crazy. It's a flower. Still using the crushed curry, and then with the butterfly I'm going to make him completely yellow. Okay. There we go. Just add a little pink. Oh, I just put pink on the leaf. That's okay. Okay. So I'm going to leave some of the color off because I want to add the yellow there. Isn't that pretty with the pink and the black and white? I just think it looks so crisp and clean. Okay, I do want a little bit more pink though. I'll just leave the ends yellow. Okay, and then let's add just a little bit of green. Just a little bit. Here we go. I'm going to add some green over here. So I just wanted to use these 3 colors. The green, pink, and yellow. Okay, so I am not going to punch a hole in this. I'm just going to glue it right on top. See, isn't that sweet, the color it added? Okay, so I'm just going to leave that there. And then I'm going to use the black and white gingham. This is from Stampin' Up. You can get this in the regular catalog, the annual catalog. You can get it from me. And then I've, this again was from the Stylish Shapes. They're so, I use these every day. Let me just show you these. Of course, mine are a mess. I need to organize them, but they're awesome. Just square, at different sizes of square and round and rectangles. Stylish Shape dies. So I use them all the time. And then on this one, I stamped out, you are amazing beyond measure. And that's from the framed florets as well. Okay. So I don't want to cover up my artwork. I'm going to put this right up here. Tie my bow. And there you have it. Isn't that sweet? All right. So happy birthday. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it gave you some ideas. And I hope you have a great Thanksgiving, and I will see you after Thanksgiving. Thanks so much. Talk with you soon. Bye.